Hello and welcome back to another Ottr video brought to you here from a lovely wet damp field, and I'm coming to you today with a little bit of a different video actually. It's a little bit about why I carry a daily carry camera. The guys that I work with, they've all got their own little cameras and I've got my own too, so I thought we'd go into a little bit of depth as to why we do that.
It's that time again. We're shooting headshots for the company. We have a new person that's joined us, and it is time that we update our website and add him to the roster. So here we have our little headshot setup. We're going for a free light setup today. We're testing out the Sigma 85mm, but we've also got the trusty 50mm on hand just in case this is a bit too tight. We're gonna do some test shots and see what works and what doesn't, and do some tweaking. But yeah, stand by for the results.
The first thing I really want to talk about is the history of carrying cameras. Now for me, that goes back all the way to when I was about 17, 18 years old, and I'd go travelling and I couldn't go anywhere without a Canon 7D body, which is maybe one of the heaviest bodies, along with a 17-50 Sigma lens 2.8, 70-200 f4, and then also the 50mm, the nifty 50. And when it's all loaded in your bag, it can be quite heavy. I think if you're a photographer, you probably know the pain. So that is the reason why I'm coming to you today, talking about the daily carry camera and where I've got to. So then suddenly on came the wonderful iPhone and all the other technology that comes with mobile phones. And I'm not at all saying or bashing that iPhone cameras are rubbish. The one drawback that I find when you're shooting with an iPhone or with any phone in general is that you'll take at least upwards of 500 photos on a holiday trip, or even when you go to a gig, you're pulling your phone out and you're capturing these moments to never really look at them again. I mean, if I was to look through my phone right now, I'd have thousands of shots there that, you know, without looking at this moment, I'm probably never going to look at them again. Now I know that Joss and Max both have their own daily carry cameras, and I know for a while Max had the Fuji X100V. Great camera, and the results he was getting from it were really good. It was also something that he carried with him daily. It was always on his hip. We'd go out for shoots and he was shooting behind the scenes at the drop of a hat. Now I can't really do that when I've got this loaded thing here with this lens on a strap. It weighs a ton. So a couple of weeks later, I went online with a keyboard like this, Joss, and then I bought a Leica Q. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. My good friend James, he actually has one too, and we travelled to Lisbon and he had it out most of his journey, whereas I was stuck with the 7D with the 50mm and all the other stuff. So now, mate. So we've been scooting now for about 3 hours. Yeah, that is a decision that I do not regret. And then on to the other lovely person in the office, which is Joss, of course. He's got the Olympus XA2. Yes. Correct. Which is a little bit different to Max and I because it's fully film. Joss loves this camera. We've done videos on it in the past. Well, Joss has done videos on it in the past. It's a clamshell design. Is that right, Joss? Yes. Yes. It's film. What are you shooting on there at the moment, Joss? HP5, wonderful. Joss has been shooting on the film camera for a little while. He's developed loads of photos. They're all really cool. Again, he's just got that one focal length, that one camera. It's really good to have. Look, this is how you use binoculars. You put your eyes in, then you rest your whole eyelid on top of the thing.
Would it look better without my glasses on?
I think you look better with your glasses, because I see you in them every day, and when you take them off, you don't look like the same Joss to me.
Ben has stolen my Max so we can play so they're I didn't need to do any work today anyway.
I need that retainer done by 11, Joss.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks.
Oh, he's been trapped. Scrub. Lot of noob words online today.
Shall I tickle you? Tickle. Just see how good you are. See if you're any good when I tickle you. So yeah, that brings me right here to where I am now, and that's shooting on this Leica Q camera right here. I think it was produced around 2015. It's a full frame camera. It shoots at 27mm, it goes down to 1.7 and up to f16. It's got video, it's got stills, it's got continuous stills as well, which is quite cool. It can be a little bit annoying though when that trigger hits the C mode on the camera and you fire at least 30 shots into the open and all you really wanted was one. That's a little feedback to Leica if you're watching. But yeah, it's a great camera. It's been with me everywhere, and majority of the time what I've been doing recently is actually putting them into a bit of a photo album. So the photo album was a gift that I got for Christmas, and I think it's a really nice way of cherishing these moments and actually putting them into something that you can look at and actually share with other people to look at too. Is I take these memories, I take these moments, and they're not just sitting on a card or on a hard drive somewhere in my bag. I'm actually printing out the best bits and putting them into a book. Bloody 20 to 5 and it's still daylight. Look at the blue skies out there.
Stand by.
Add a couple NDs on
ND. Couldn't do that on 60.
Hell no. Today we took some headshots of the team and I'm editing them right now.
Oh, look it. Oh, who's that handsome devil?
Perspective model right there.
Take the time off and you look
Get used to it. Get used to it. Whilst we're on the topic of daily carries and stuff like that, I thought it'd be a good idea to ask my good friend Ben Lawton here. Ben, what is your daily carry?
What?
Your daily carry. What do you carry camera-wise every day with you?
I don't have one.
Why not? Surely you would, as a part of a video production team. Surely you've got something.
No, that's what you're for.
What do you take photos on?
I don't. I just make memes.
He just makes memes.
If I need something photography, I just ask.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. He just makes memes. Come on, Ben, let's go introduce our new team member. He's sitting right there behind you. Look that way. Look that way. Joking, he's not really. Ben?
What?
How are you?
That's right, peeps. We have a fifth person, a fifth otter, a fotter, and this time, Dan, what role do they fill?
They are a graphic designer. It's quite nice to have someone in the office who's slightly different to these video people. So yes, I think it's time to introduce our fifth member of the team, none other than Miles Clements.
Right.
There he is.
I'm a graphic designer, mainly do branding, typography, that sort of thing. Catch some animations occasionally.
Nice. And what are you excited about in Ottr? There we go, ladies and gents. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for welcoming our new lovely Miles. And I think, Josh, it's time for us to go back out to the field. Let's go get my orange coat on, shall we? This isn't a sales pitch. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a daily carry camera. All I'm saying is that you should definitely consider the shot a little bit more. Every time you take a photo, think about the moment. Just think to yourself, what are you actually going to do with those photos? And can you do something more with them? And is there something different you could do to cherish these times? That's all from me here. I'm going to go back inside now and dry my feet because they're really dirty. Cool. All right. Thanks then. I'll be off back into the distant depths of this dirty field. Going this way. Stage right. Let's go. Oh.